All right, so we're diving into Southwest Motors today.
Southwest Motors. Okay.
Yeah, this used car dealership in Pueblo, Colorado.
Used car dealership.
Yeah, and we've got like websites, articles, reviews, the whole nine yards
Okay.
to try to figure out like what's the deal with this place. I got to be honest, when I hear used car dealership, I don't exactly think, "Oh, this is going to be good."
Yeah, not exactly known for their glowing reputation, are they?
Not really. So I'm curious to see if this Southwest Motors lives up to like the hype they seem to be putting out there,
Yeah, for sure.
especially on their website.
Well, speaking of their website, have you seen their About Us page? It's like they're shouting exceptional customer service and smile from the rooftops.
It's like they're trying way too hard,
Yeah. Right. It's a bold move, that's for sure.
It's like they know they're fighting an uphill battle against like years of used car dealership stereotypes.
Exactly. They're not just trying to sell cars, they're trying to sell you on this whole idea that they're different.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they're the good guys in a world of,
The good guys. Yeah.
shady used car salesmen.
Okay, I'm kind of intrigued, but like actions speak louder than words, right?
100%.
What's their track record like?
Well, they're definitely not shy about bragging about their awards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've got Best Dealer of Pueblo, 5 years running.
Okay.
And get this, top 100 dealerships for a whole decade.
A decade.
A whole decade. Now, of course, we need to see who's giving out these awards.
Yeah, who's deciding that?
Exactly, but still, 10 years is a long time to consistently be in the top 100 of anything.
That's true. That's true.
So they're doing something right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
So we got to figure out who's behind these rankings. Are we talking like industry recognition, or is this like a People's Choice kind of thing?
Yeah, good question.
Because those are two very different things.
Exactly. It could be a popularity contest,
Right.
or it could be a sign that they're doing something really unique and different in their business.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's something we'll have to keep in mind as we learn more.
For sure. For sure. Okay. So I'm noticing this theme like family, tradition, good old-fashioned values.
Yeah.
They're playing up this whole family-owned since '92 thing pretty hard.
Oh, yeah.
And they've even got Mike and Randy Zavaslan, the founders, right on your Meet Our Staff page.
Yeah, it's a classic move.
Like, we're not some big faceless corporation. We're your neighbors.
Exactly, and for good reason. Right.
Yeah.
It taps into this desire for connection, for authenticity.
It makes sense.
People are drawn to businesses that feel grounded, like they have a story, a history.
Totally, totally. And speaking of being good neighbors, did you see they're sponsoring the Colorado State Fair?
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal, right?
That's huge. And it's not just about getting their name out there.
No, it's commitment.
It shows they're willing to invest in the community,
Right.
in the things that matter to the people they're serving.
Exactly. Okay, so far so good, right?
Yeah.
But then I went to their Meet Our Staff page,
Okay.
and their sales team, huge GE.
Huge. How?
Like a whole baseball team. So many salespeople.
Wow, that's a lot of salespeople.
It makes you wonder, right?
It does,
Like,
yeah.
are they selling that many cars?
Yeah.
Or is it something else?
Yeah, could be high volume or it could mean something else entirely.
Like high turnover,
Yeah.
which wouldn't exactly scream, great place to work.
Exactly. It's definitely an interesting data point.
It is. It is.
We'll want to keep that in mind as we dig deeper.
Absolutely. All right, speaking of connecting the dots, let's talk financing.
Okay, financing, yeah.
They really seem to emphasize that they work with all kinds of credit situations,
Interesting.
which, I mean, it's common in the used car world, right?
It is. It is.
But they're making a point of it.
Right. Which makes me think they might be targeting a specific kind of customer.
Yeah, like people who might have trouble getting financing elsewhere.
Exactly. It could be risky,
For sure.
but also potentially very lucrative.
Right. High risk, high reward. Okay, so we're getting a sense of their style, their whole message. But what about the actual cars? What are they trying to move on, that lot of theirs?
Let's see.
Let's talk cars. The heart and soul of any dealership, right?
Right. Gotta have something to sell.
Exactly. And for Southwest Motors, it seems like that's trucks.
Trucks.
Like they even have this whole article titled, "What type of truck should you buy?"
Pueblo. Fio. It's very specific.
Wow. Talk about niche marketing. They're really honing in on that truck-loving demographic.
Right. It's like they're positioning themselves as the truck experts of Pueblo.
Which makes sense, right? Pueblo isn't exactly known for its, like, bustling sports car scene or anything.
Not really. So it's smart. It plays into the practical needs of the
Yeah.
community.
But hold on a second, because I'm also seeing articles about the benefits of buying a sedan.
Sedans.
Yeah, like why buy a sedan? Which seems a little counterintuitive after all that truck talk, don't you think?
It's a bit of a head-scratcher.
It is.
Maybe they're trying to cover all their bases.
Yeah, appeal to a wider audience.
Exactly. Maybe not everyone in Pueblo is ready to embrace the whole truck lifestyle.
True.
So they're offering some alternatives?
Okay, so maybe they're trying to be everything to everyone, or maybe they have a very specific customer in mind.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, who are they really targeting here? Although they do have that whole section about why buy used,
Right. Yeah.
and they make a pretty compelling case for the financial benefits.
Oh, yeah, especially with how crazy the car market is these days.
Exactly. Like avoiding that new car depreciation hit, that's a big one.
Huge selling point.
Yeah.
And they're big on transparency, too, remember. They talked about avoiding extra fees and headaches.
Right. They're clearly trying to address those common anxieties people have about used car dealerships.
Yeah, like they're anticipating your concerns before you even walk in the door.
Exactly.
Which, honestly, I kind of like. But the question is, does it actually translate to the customer experience?
That's the million-dollar question.
It is. It is. So to get some answers, we need to turn to the court of public opinion.
Okay, let's hear it.
The online reviews. We've got Yelp, Google reviews, the whole shebang. Let's see what the people of Pueblo have to say about Southwest Motors.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so I'm scrolling through these reviews, and you know what?
What's that?
I'm seeing a lot of good things.
Really?
Yeah, people are praising their no-pressure sales approach,
Interesting.
raving about their willingness to work with different credit situations.
Mm.
It's like they actually managed to create that friendly small-town vibe.
That's impressive, especially in the used car world. It really seems like they're practicing what they preach.
Right. Remember all that stuff about customer service and transparency?
Yeah, for sure.
Looks like it's paying off.
That's great to hear.
And get this, there are people talking about coming back for their second, third, even fourth purchase.
Wow, repeat customers. In the used car business, that's almost unheard of.
I know, right?
Hey.
They must be doing something right.
They must be. It really shows the trust they've built.
It does. It does. Although I will say, it's not all perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, there are a few negative reviews sprinkled in there.
Of course, you can't please everyone all the time.
Exactly.
But it's more about how they respond to those negative reviews, you know?
Oh, totally. And from what I'm seeing, they're handling it well.
That's good.
Yeah, apologies, explanations, even invitations to reach out directly to resolve the issue.
It's all about turning those negative experiences into positive ones.
Right. Like
But-
they actually care. So what's the verdict? Are they the real deal
Yeah.
or just masters of illusion?
Honestly, I think it's a bit of both. They've definitely mastered their brand,
For sure.
but they're also walking the walk.
Yeah, it's not all smoke and mirrors.
Exactly. And that combination, that's what makes them stand out.
It's a powerful combination for sure. So there you have it. Seems like you can judge a used car dealership by its website,
Sometimes.
especially when it's backed up by glowing reviews and a real commitment to their community.
Absolutely. It really makes you think, what other hidden gems are out there, just quietly exceeding expectations.
Right. What else are we missing?
That's the fun part, isn't it?
It is. Well, on that note, we'll let you get back to your own exploring.
Happy digging.
Until next time, happy deep diving.